They completely ruined the game. How did they ruin the game, Zuby? How did that happen? Are we talking about the whole ruining RE2 and literally just making another campaign? Still more pumped for 2? Yeah, the thing about 2, to be honest, like, I feel like 2 was one of them cases, like, when it originally got announced, you know, with the whole t-shirt thing, it was like, yay, we make, yay! We're gonna have, like, we are surprised by, like, yay, we getting 2, that means we might get, like, RE1 remake. But the thing about RE2 remake, like, as we start seeing more and more of it, at least for me anyway, it was one of them cases of just like, oh, it don't seem like it's gonna be like RE1 remake. That was like my issue, and then actually playing it and realizing it was like, I still feel like RE2 was one of them cases where they added stuff, but they also took more away than what they added, and then the whole premise of what RE2 could have been by, you know, all the notes and everything you saw in original RE2, and like they didn't really do much with it. But like going into RE3 though, it's just like knowing what RE3 is and all the stuff they did new in RE3 on the PS1, like they could have some real fun with that we make. Cause I don't get my like hopes up being like we gonna get like a RE1 style we make again. And, like, don't get me wrong, 3 would be the perfect opportunity to do that because, you know, there was, once again, RE2, I felt like the stuff that could have been added was all stuff that was, like, war-based. Like, character stuff, all the stuff you had seen in RE2. Well, 3, I feel like 3 is with you being, you know, in a Raccoon City, like an open area like that. Like, they could add so much stuff. They could pull, like, an Evil Within 2 type of scenario if they really wanted to. And I feel like maybe that is the hope for me, but at the same time, it's just, like, they probably not. They're probably going to streamline it a lot compared to what RE3 originally was. It looked like RE2, to be honest, Zuby, like, I feel like with the remakes, it taken RE4 mechanically, just making it in the old games. Like, don't get me wrong, I will love it so much if they pulled a RE5 DLC type of thing. Well, for anyone who don't know what I'm talking about, what it was in, I want to say it was the very fourth DLC for 5, was you could play RE5 DLC like RE4 and 5, 6, and I get technically the remakes. But it was also an option where you could actually turn the game into like static cameras, like RE1 through what, Veronica, I believe, and you could literally play it like that if you wanted to. I really wish there was an option for that, cause that'd be awesome if there was. But instead, like, yeah, we pretty much doing RE4 just in the framework of 3. Which at that point, I kind of feel like we are never going to go back to a Zuby. Like, don't get me wrong, we will have like a Shamu flipping table of just like crying and happiness if they did do like a remake RE1 style where it was still flame camera angle stuff, but or like given the option. But sadly, that's just not going to happen anymore. It just not. You know, the only way we're going to get games like that is by looking at, like, indie horror games, the ones that don't want to be Outlast anyway, or Amnesia. And Tank Control, like, all you want. I like that with you, Zuby. Like, I do feel like the thing, at least back in the day of making them games scary, was, like, and now we're getting into, like, my thing about horror games in general. Like, I understand why we moved away from that stuff, because, you know, that stuff was mainly because of technology. You know, the same thing about Silent Hill. Like, the only reason there was fog in Silent Hill was because the PS1 couldn't window the town. Like, you know, there were techno, I get hiccups that they have to, like, make the game around, which, you know, wasn't them choice by any means, but at the same time, I'm still in the camp of, I understand why we moved away from it, because why would we stay with that, just because, like, it was just a techno problem. But on the other hand, I kind of wish they would have like a option for it. You know, like that would be nice. You know, kind of like how Kind of like how the PS2 GTAs had that. Like, 'cause I can think of a few games that did that. But GTA did that well. You could still play, like, GTA 3 through Vice City. Oh, not Vice City, but, San Andreas. Like Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 if you wanted to. It'd just be nice to have options on it. But at the same time, I guess, I get with how cinematic they wanted to be. With, why trying to keep that part of Resident Evil, like 3 on wall, and I get in some cases 2 on walls as well, being a little more on the action side. Actually making still camera angle might get a little iffy for that. Or, we can just make like dynamic ones like Silent Hill 1 had that would like shift and move. And I think if I remember, I think Dino Crisis 1 had that stuff as well. But I would there was just an option. I'm not upset that it's not like that anymore. Because, like I said, that was a technical problem more so than a game design thing. Yeah, Resident Evil 6, or was it RE5? Which one was it? I want to say, because I know Capcom had public about this. Let me see, bets. I am totally typing on the wrong keyboard again, chat. Let me see. Best selling Capcom, because I know Capcom games. Here we go. But I want to say RE5 or 6 is like the best selling game. If I remember right, if that haven't changed. Oh, no, it is. Oh, here we go. Here you go, Zuby. That will be posted by Nyoko Gore, because like I'm on a computer. But here's the list of Capcom best-selling game from Capcom. Monster Hunter War, RE5, RE6, RE7, Street Fighter 2, RE2, Monster Hunter 3, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Monster Hunter Generation, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So Resident Evil 1 is not any of the top 10 best-selling games of all time, and this is coming from Capcom. Like, the best-selling Resident Evil is still Resident Evil 5 at 7.5 million units sold for that. Wow, Monster Hunter was at 14.1 million. Good job, Monster Hunter. Yeah, RE1 is not Capcom best-seller. Yeah, Capcom top 5 selling games of all time. Oh, there you go. See, Dan beat it to beat me to it. Yeah, RE7 was... What number was RE7? RE7 was number 4 best selling. But then again, RE7 is pretty much like the bet VR, and also it technically just Resident Evil 1 again. At least structurally. Let's see. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 not in the top 10 at all. Let me start with 7. Yeah, to be honest, like, RE5, I still say Resident Evil lost something at 4 for me. Just because of what it, like, 4 was the beginning of what RE was up to 7. But, like, 5, like, I didn't hate 5. 5 was one of them games, like, in co-op, is great. In solo, not so much. Like, I want to say RE5 was the last fun Resident Evil for me. Like, don't get me wrong, I like 7. Like, I like how 7 started leaning more back to RE1. But yeah. But yeah, like, yeah, RE1 is not any in the top 10. Let's see, what number is it? Let's see, is it 11 through 25? Resident Evil 3 is 15. I'm curious now, where is RE1 on that list? Hey, here we go. RE1 original, not remake, original and number 21 bestseller at 2.7 or 2.75 million units. What did remake? Oh my god, Raccoon City or Operation Raccoon City beat out RE1 remake. Jesus, man. You would think, there it is. Resident Evil 1 remake, number 28 at 2.4 million. Number 28. My god. Operation Raccoon City, Revelation 2, Resident Evil 3 original beat out, and original Resident Evil beat out Resident Evil 1 remake. My god. You know we got an issue when Operation Raccoon City beat out the remake. Even if I got a very soft spot for that game in my heart. Let's see, bigger change the series from 1 entry to the net. Yeah, the thing is about like 5 and 6 is like them game was like critically so I think 6 got a little iffy. But let's see here. RE1. What is the cell number on PS4 for that? Let's see. The Revelation 6, 4. Oh wow, Resident Evil 4 on PS4 and Xbox One is 53 on the list. Code Veronica is 64. Resident Evil 0. It's 72. Director cut. Code Veronica. Director cut. Yeah, but it didn't even make the top 100 for Capcom on PS4 and Xbox. But yeah, that information was to be. Like I'm using Capcom directly, like for it on the official site. Actually, got the information. Almost killed the series. Nobody bought 0 and 4 and 4. Yeah, the thing about the Capcom 5 was a whole issue between what was it? It was RE4, RE0, RE1 remake, Piano. What was it? Piano 3, wasn't it? Or was it Piano? And then Beautiful Joe was like. Yeah, of all the games that Capcom got the partnership with Nintendo on, the only one that actually came out of that was RE4. Like the rest of them games in that series, or like the Capcom 5 was like they were great games. It just GameCube was a whole issue. Yeah, exactly, Zuby. Yeah, it sold great. Not saying it didn't sell great. It just did not sell nearly as great as everything else Capcom have done. Like, in the overall spectrum from Capcom, like I said, coming from Capcom directly here, from all the information, like, once again, here the links if you want to see it. It's so great, it just wasn't, great by Capcom standards for the deaths of the franchise. I would say for the deaths of, like, actually, I wouldn't even say 4 was, to be honest. I would say, the timeline-wise, wasn't... I'm trying to remember, like, as far as, like, the mainline stuff is concerned. Actually, I guess 4 would be mainline, wouldn't it? Because I feel like Dead Aim and all the other random spin-off came out before RE4, like, on that generation. But the problem was that 4 were one of them cases of... Because I think we can all agree, Resident Evil was very much, like... I get the way to put it, like, they were kind of burying themselves. They were pulling a Guitar Hero type of deal. Like, when we were 1 through, I get technically Code Veronica, like, the problem was with, like, Resident Evil game is, well, I get technically we can say from Fleet Home to RE, Veronica, there we go. Like, I would say Veronica was more so the death sentence. If you think about it, Veronica was such a downgrade. Or such a, what I shouldn't say downgrade. I get wanting to sit the franchise into the ground so hard by that point. They needed to reinvent the wheel, which is what happened with RE4. And that's the reason there were like so many different versions of RE4. You know, like Leon being trapped in a mansion, the one we actually got, and like the other I think it was like 3 or 4 other versions of what RE4 could have been. I kind of feel like realistically, we could say Code Veronica was that. Well, 4 was, that was the Phoenix rising from the ashes type of deal. It was literally what all the music company wanted, like, what band 4 to be, and it just wasn't. If we want to talk about, like, original, like, survival horror stuff, anyway. Cause, yeah, personally, I kind of feel like, for me, anyway, with Resident Evil, like, I wouldn't say the death of the franchise as a whole, but I would say everything after 3 was very much like hills and valleys. Like, some of the stuff is like very high, other stuff is very disappointing, and then other stuff is like we don't even want to talk about it. What was it like? What was it? Umbrella Corps, wasn't it? Wasn't that the third-person multiplayer shooter? Like getting into like that stuff and like, ugh. But to be honest, if you look at any series that's been around since like the PS1 era, or hell, any series that's been around since a PS3 era in some way, have changed over the years. Like, we can use Assassin's Creed as a perfect example of that. Now thinking about it, Assassin's Creed would be another way to look at it, like, pretty similar to what happened with Resident Evil, only this and Assassin's Creed was way faster. Because that series pretty much did the same thing. It came out, it set the trend, it made a couple copycats, went itself into the ground, had to reboot itself, the same as RE4, and now here we are with Assassin's Creed being fairly okay now. Like, I get now thinking about it, I get that would be like the closest parallel to Resident Evil in a lot of ways. Oh yeah, to be totally honest, RE2 Remake is... RE2 Remake, I can't beat for 3 since we haven't played it yet, but RE2 and RE7 is more closer to original Resident Evil than 4, 5, and 6 ever was. Like... But that is the truth of it all. Like, Because any if I would like for me, any if I were disappointed in 2 and probably gonna be disappointed in 3 remake, like them games were the closest to what I liked about survival horror game growing up as any game in the last like 15 years, easily. Because you know, Capcom, like my biggest worry about like Capcom going into like RE7 was before we actually started seeing more of that game. That when it was just Kitchen and what became only RE7 was like I was so worried that RE7 after the downfall that was, you know, or the clusterfuck that was RE6. Capcom so easily could have torn Resident Evil into just another Amnesia, Outlast, Layer Field, you know, style game if they really wanted to. I'm so happy though, like at the end of the day, Elite, I feel like Capcom with the remasters is any I'm so about them. At least they going back to the whole puzzles, item management, the actual like I get the panic of trying to get from point A to point B and trying to figure out like do I even have the time, the item, or the resources to get there? Which, you know, I would take that any day over Amnesia. Just saying. But yeah. Pretty much that well I'm setting it just like let's be totally honest. Like Resident Evil, like of all the nostalgia we all have, any of us owning up remembering the original games and playing the original games as they came out, like Resident Evil never gonna be that again. But at the same time, it still could be way worse. It still could be it still could be RE6, you know? We could be in a universe where just RE6 and Amnesia, you know, like that what Capcom could have so easily done, and thank God they didn't. So, you know, gotta take what you can get, I guess. And if you don't want to take it, you know, there was always, you know, a billion way to play RE1 through Code Veronica out there. Like between all the PS4 remaster, because can't you? I believe you can pretty much get every single Resident Evil game on PS4 and Xbox One now, right? So, you know, no small way to not go back and play 1 through Code Veronica. And then if you want to go back and play, you know, Gaiden, Gun Survival, Dead Aim, Outbreak, what was some of the other ones? I know Operation Raccoon City, Umbrella Chronicles. Like, if you want to play all that stuff, there's also a way to do it. Some of that I wouldn't recommend. But either way, at RE3, yay! We will see. We will see. I will play it day 1 like I did RE2. I will hope for the best. I'm excited, but at the same time, in one of them cases, I have a feeling I'm probably gonna be disappointed. But at the end of the day, at least it's still not Amnesia. If you can't tell, I don't like Amnesia. Well, I don't like Amnesia because I feel like Amnesia not on purpose, but I feel like Amnesia kind of ruined a lot of survival horror games though for a good like 10 years. And then we got Evil Win, and then it felt better. And then, well, here we are. But yeah, that RE3 though. Oh, by evolving. Oh! Oh. That, man, I don't think we want to away with his wife anymore because we kind of just blew her up.